Cantonese is a language spoken in this part of southern China. Well, frankly nowadays, mostly just this part, where it rubs shoulders with its cousin Mandarin and its sister-in-law's second-great-uncle's pet terrier, English. Why should I care?
Because it's dying.
Well, why should I care that it's dying? Fair point. Well, how about because Cantonese is the whimsiest language ever? Let me explain. Do you know how there's a world of difference between texting yes versus yes versus yes? Well, while y'all are acting whimsy with your emojis, in Cantonese we are doing that in real life at the end of nearly every sentence and using built-in words. Take the simple sentence yes, which in Cantonese is hai. Just by tacking on one particle, we can make haiga. Affirmative. Haiya. Yes. Haiwo. Oh, yeah. Haige. Yes. Haigua. Yeah, I think. Haime. Yeah, no. Haila. Yup. Hailo. Yeah. Now let me show you around to the verbs. Like this one. Tai. It means to watch. You see, at this point, most languages would be drooling to know who is doing the taiing, or even better, when they did it. Cantonese, on the other hand, does not care for such trifles. She's more interested in the how, the why, the so what. So for that, we tack on a particle to the end of the verb to get meanings like 睇下, to take a quick look, 睇開, to watch habitually, 睇埋, to watch the part you didn't get around to watching earlier, 睇明, to watch and understand, 睇錯, to watch and misunderstand, or 睇極, to watch an ungodly amount. Now let's move on to nouns. Have you ever thought, I love having 6 loaves of bread and 2 heads of cabbages. If only every noun could work that way. Well, luckily for you, in Cantonese they do work that way, and those particles are called measure words. They just slip in between the noun and the quantity like that. The catch is, they each only get off with objects of a certain shape. That makes them more of a nuisance than anything. That is, until some genius realized that instead of playing linguistic shape sorter, we could be playing linguistic pottery. In other words, using the particle to mold the shape of the object we're describing. Say, for example, that I need to take a dump at the mall and want to discreetly tip my friend to the dimensions of the incoming shipment. In English, I'd have to be like, but in Cantonese, I can paint the whole picture with just one particle. Behold, 一舊屎, 一的士, 一條屎, 一粒屎, 一堆屎, 一撇屎. Moving on from grammar, let me introduce you to some whimsical words. Check out this faucet. In Cantonese, it's a water dragon head, 水龍頭. This long line of people, that's the dragon's body. And if you're stuck at the back of the line, that's the dragon's tail, 龍尾. Next up, a family of words that read like the refrain to a cha-cha song. 黑蒙蒙, 白雪雪, 肥嘟嘟, etc. Each of them describes a synesthetic chimera of colors, shapes, and textures which are impossible to condense into a single English word. And I'm not even going to try because delightfully, often just the sound of the word tells you everything you need to know. Take 圓咕碌. It describes round, bouncy things that you'd get a kick out of rolling downhill. Stuff like cheese wheels, jigglypuffs, or the word 圓咕碌. Or 烏卒卒. That one's for grimy things that you're dying to scrub with a magic eraser for the ASMR. You know, like 烏卒卒卒卒卒卒卒卒卒卒. Anyways, I hope you're still hanging in there because these last 3 words will change your life. First, molo. A word that lets you finally pin down whatever's going on with this, or even this. Next, 호가어, the anti-socialite's instant acquaintance zapper. Simply cry out this phrase whenever you and your conversation partner discover anything that you have in common. Blue is her favorite color too? 호가어. He also thinks that the dams are a front for the Illuminati? 호가어. You get the idea. And finally, may I present you Gixei, a deflective shield against the tribulations of modernity. ReCAPTCHA thinks you're a bot? Gixei. Alexa buys you lingerie instead of groceries? Gixei. Your school's music department is getting defunded because of a president who thinks he's Jesus Christ, and tech bros who identify as Satan and want to drive humanity extinct and burn the earth to a potato crisp so that even the polar bears can't get erections? Gixei. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the world's whimsiest language. For more fascinating content where this came from, may I suggest learning Cantonese? No, really. Go on. Shoo! Oh, but one more thing. If after all this you still think, nah, I'll just learn Mandarin, it's more useful, well then, Gixei!